Hi guys and welcome to Janette and her puzzles. Today I'm going to be doing another puzzle haul video. So as usual I'm going to divide it into multiple sections. So the puzzles that I bought, the puzzles that I exchanged and the puzzles that were gifted to me. So let's just start, well, we're going to start with the puzzles that I exchanged. The first one is a 300-piece puzzle by my mind's eye, and the title of this one is Fresh Bat Wings. I exchanged this puzzle quite a while ago with Carolina and she said it's a really cute Halloween puzzle, but I didn't really do any puzzling over Halloween because I went for holidays, so yeah. I don't know if it's gonna wait for next year, I don't think so. I don't know, it seems like it's gonna be quite an easy puzzle. It only has 300 pieces, but I'm not completely sure what the image is. Is it fully black and white and that's the image, or is the image just this section? Yeah. One thing to find out when I assemble it. Up next is a 500-piece puzzle by Ravensburger, and the title of this one is Country House. I got this puzzle, well, I got all of the puzzles at the same time. It was at the last Slovenian competition. It was, what was it, 5th of October, I think. After the competition, we went to the restaurant, to like a pizza place. So it's already been done, but I have to say they looked a little bit easier than, you know, what it actually turned out to be. But I don't know, maybe that's because the light wasn't good as well and there was quite a lot of us, so it was difficult to reach over. So yeah, there was a lot of factors that could have made this puzzle a little bit more difficult, but I still enjoyed it. It was really fun because it was like 8 of us puzzling together. Can you imagine 500-piece puzzle with that many hands? But it was just fun and the kids joined in as well, and it was just, yeah, too many more puzzling events like this. The next puzzle is also 500 pieces by Clementoni, and the title of this one is Waves. So this is the first puzzle that I have from Colour Boom collection. So I've got a 2,000-piece one, I've got the 500 stairs one, and now this is the third one. I think this one is going to be a blast to put together, I'm not going to lie. Definitely going to speedrun this. I don't know when. Maybe it's going to be preparation for next year's Worlds, or maybe it's just going to be sometime in between, I don't know. I think it could be a little bit complicated because the same colour appears throughout the entire puzzle. But I think if I start... how would I start? I don't know. It feels like either you pick a color and you just do one color at a time, or you just go from, I don't know, depending on how it's turned. Because if you can see, there's like shading here and there's no shading here. So maybe it's like, yeah, I don't really know which tactic I would use for this puzzle, to be completely honest with you. The next puzzle is a 1,000-piece puzzle by Jumbo, and the title of this one is Bare Necessities. If you know me, you know I love wash jigs. I know I've only done one, but I've got about 4 in my collection now. This one is like the retro one where it all began, so the image does look a little bit different compared to the newer ones. So it reminds me like of older magazines or like comic books. So I think it's gonna be fun to assemble it. I need to start doing them really because I've got so many and no time to puzzle. So unless you want me to do it for the video, that would always give me an excuse to do it. But I don't want to put all the, you know, the wash jig puzzles on the video because I've got so many other puzzles that are so much more special than these ones. But if you want to see them, just let me know because I'm going to use any excuse to put them together. And the last puzzle I exchanged is also a 1,000-piece puzzle by Trefl, and the title of this one is Delicious Sweets. Me and food puzzles lately, huh? So this is actually something that I had in mind, so hopefully the person that I'm going to give it to is not going to watch this video because then the spoilers are going to be revealed. But you know how we did the Christmas exchange thing? It was like, what was it, the Advent Calendar puzzle countdown to New Year's Eve. So we had to put the 1,000-piece puzzle together and then separate it into 31 bags and then send it to each other. So this year I decided I'm not going to participate because I didn't have time to, you know, go find the puzzle and assemble it and then post it and all of that, because it would just be a little bit too rushed for me with going for holidays. But I'm still going to do it for a friend of mine, and I'm going to assemble this puzzle, then put it into bags and then, you know, give it to them for the advent calendar. So I think it's going to be really fun. I know it's not like a proper winter puzzle, but I think with all the sweeties it kind of, you know, makes up for it. Moving on to the puzzles that I bought, but technically I didn't buy both of them because I got one at the competition. So technically, like, I didn't buy it, but I had to pay the registration fee. So I guess it kind of works as I bought it. So let me show you the puzzles. The first one is a 1000-piece puzzle by Djeco, and the title of this one is Rainbow Tigers. I went on a hunt to get like a puzzle brand that I don't get in Slovenia when I was in Canary Islands, and I have to tell you, this was a lot more difficult than I expected. Like, I couldn't really find charity shops. The one that I found, the times are really different because it's interesting. It was either open from like 10 to 5 or like from 5 to midnight. I didn't really understand the times. It was really strange. Like, I know they do siesta in Spain, but I wasn't expecting that there's gonna be such difference in the times. So funnily enough, I managed to miss all the charity shops because obviously I could just check for them when I was in the area. I didn't drive to a charity shop for the sake of getting a puzzle because I was still on my private holiday, but I did find this puzzle. So Djeco, for some reason, it feels like I've seen it somewhere. I have definitely not done any of the puzzles, but I feel like I might have seen like I don't know, some other toys or something because it just seems familiar. Anyway, it's a Spanish brand, I think. It does say made in Europe, Spain. So I hope it is Spanish brand. I think it is. But it's a really nice puzzle. So it's a panoramic puzzle. You can probably see that from the box. But it's got the full picture in the back and it also has a poster inside. One thing that I immediately disliked when I opened the box is they're all ribbon grit cut pieces. That doesn't mean that the quality is going to be bad though, because the pieces seem quite sturdy and, you know, good. The print is nice as well, so I think the quality is gonna be good. I just worry how, you know, the pieces are gonna be different to each other and how difficult it's actually gonna be to find what goes together. So I think this is definitely not gonna be one of the easy puzzles, but the end result will hopefully be worth it. And on that note, yes, I did go for holidays. We started our holidays off in Tenerife and we had this amazing view from our hotel room. Well, the apartment, I don't know what it was called, but anyway, we nearly arrived at the sunset, so the view was really nice. But we took it easy the first day, so we basically went out to have some food and some drinks and we just chilled because we knew that the real deal is happening the next day because, you know, we were doing a lot of hiking, that's all I'm gonna say. So I'm not gonna show you everything that we've been doing because there is just too much footage. But I just wanted to show you some clips of what we visited because it was really nice. And I don't know if you know, but Tenerife, well, all Canary Islands are basically volcanic islands. So they all have a volcano in the middle. So we went hiking, obviously, because there were so many nice places to go. And one of them was actually really scary. We kind of joked around that we were in Mordor and the weather was like... For a moment we thought we were in the cloud, but then a few days later when we were in the clouds we realized that it was pissing down. But that was okay, we didn't give in to the weather. Fortunately in the next few days we had a lot better weather, so we went hiking again on the volcano but on a completely different side. And then we were joking that we were in Fallout. So yeah, there was a lot of joking going around, but it was just like a deserted island. Anyway, when we were in Tenerife, we didn't miss out on going out to the zoos as well. Well, it was like a monkey park and Laura park, so you were allowed to feed the animals as well, which was a really good experience. A little bit scary though at moments, especially with the lizards. Because I was like, I didn't know what he's gonna do with his tongue. Like, is he gonna throw it out or is just, yeah. I did not know what to expect. So it did scare me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a really nice experience. And we also went to Laura Park, which is apparently the #1 zoo in the world. But yeah, that was just a little break in between all the hiking. The thing with Tenerife is because of the volcano, you can go really high up. So with the car, we went to like 2,300 meters and it was quite cold when we were there. That's why it's quite clear that we were in the clouds as well, which is different to the rain that we experienced in earlier footage. And since we went to Canary Islands in the beginning of the winter, I had to use the opportunity to go and swim. We only managed to get to the water on like day 4 because we were doing so much hiking, but the water was so cold, but also so refreshing. I think you can swim all year round in Canary Islands because it just stays warm. The sea is a little bit colder because it's Atlantic Ocean, so you know you have to take this into account, but the weather is warm. And there is also a drink we discovered, it's called Barraquito, and I absolutely loved it. So that was a week then in Tenerife, and then we headed to Gran Canaria, which is where I used to go with my family. So it was very nostalgic to be there, but it was a lot different to Tenerife because there was not that much to do. I have to say that because I was so shocked with how beautiful Tenerife was. I didn't know because we would always go just you know, to the beach and stuff. So in that case, Tenerife was worse because it's a lot colder there and a lot windier. But in terms of hiking, Tenerife is literally a gem. I mean, we did find a few cute spots to go hike in Gran Canaria as well, but it was nothing compared to what we had at Tenerife. So my boyfriend said he's gonna do a video on it because that's what he does since he started traveling. He likes to do like recap videos of his travels. And when it's done, I'm gonna link it here. I hope it's gonna be done by the time this video comes out. But anyway, it just makes my life so much easier because, you know, I don't need to put all the footage in here because it would be just, the video would be too long. So for anyone who wants to watch the full video, I'm also gonna link it in the description box below. But let's move on now. The next one is a 500-piece puzzle by Ravensburger, and the title of this one is Boathouse in Smogen, Sweden. If you watch my indie videos recap video, then you've probably already seen, but we got this at the competition, Slovenian competition, on 5th of October, and it was such a good puzzle, I'm not gonna lie. I had so much fun. I beat my personal best with 45 minutes and something. What was it? 45:15? I might be wrong, but anyways, like I've never, like I think I only got one under 50, and it was the animals one, the round one. It was like 48 minutes, and this one is now 45. So I'm super pleased with that. I absolutely enjoyed the puzzle. Definitely keeping it because I want to, you know, at the end of the year, I'm gonna redo the puzzles from last year, so then I can see how my time improved from, you know, now. So I have to stop studying the pictures. I already taken my puzzles into the basement so I don't look at them, but this one is here because I basically got like 3 copies. And we've already gifted one away when we were at the pizza restaurant. So we gifted 1 copy away and I've got 2. So one is already in the basement and this one is gonna be either sold or swapped. Yeah, on that note, I ran out of space for puzzles, so I'm like urgently selling some puzzles now because ever since I came back from Spain, all the puzzles have been out in my bedroom and it's just annoying. So I've taken the old puzzles out now, put the new ones in, took some to the basement, and you know, hopefully I managed to get rid of all of them. So if anyone wants some puzzles, just let me know because I've still got a few left and I kind of want to get rid of them. Anyway, it's time to move on to the puzzles that were gifted to me. The first one is a 420-piece puzzle by Rabbit, and the title of this one is Hogwarts Clock Tower. I don't know if you've seen the last Battle of the YouTube Puzzlers, but it was like a puzzle-along series with Harry Potter, Diagon Alley collection from the same brand. And when they were sending the puzzles over, they also sent Clock Tower because they saw it's the only one I was missing from the collection. So yes, if you've seen the video, then you already know that I got this puzzle. But for anyone who hasn't seen the video, this is the puzzle. So the idea is throughout December, so we've got 4 Wednesdays. Oh, one is Christmas Day. Maybe I'm not gonna do it then though, because it's my birthday. So a day off for me. Yeah, the idea was that I would try to live stream putting those puzzles together. So I've got 3 puzzles. I mean, I might be able to do 1 on each day. I don't know how long it's gonna take because the other ones are quite a lot bigger. They're like 800 and I think 75 or 890 pieces, I don't know, they're quite a lot bigger. But definitely something that I was thinking of doing because many people said that they wanted to see these puzzles being assembled on a video. But with the amount of videos that I have to put out, I don't want to use 3 of the videos, you know, for this series. So let me know if live streaming those puzzles would be something that you would be interested in because I would like to know. Because otherwise I can always just do them in my own time and then I can just show you the end result. But yeah, let me know what you think. The next one is a 1000-piece puzzle by Enjoy Puzzle, and the title of this one is Cosmic Tree of Life. So Enjoy Puzzle messaged me and they offered to send me 2 puzzles. So the first initial idea was to get, you know, this space behind me filled up because I've got the exact amount of space for like 2 1000-piece puzzles. And yeah, I could also fit a 2000-piece puzzle, like a portrait one. But it's just where I'm filming, it will cut the puzzle in the middle and I think the image wouldn't be complete. So what I was doing is like trying to find something that would fit into my background, but I couldn't find 2 images that would be really like, I don't know how to explain. in the colors that I wanted, and that they would kind of work together really well because I was really specific about the colors that I wanted. So what I decided to do is just use one puzzle because the top you can't see anyway, so I'm probably gonna put some pictures there or something. And then I let my boyfriend help me pick the second puzzle, and he actually picked this one because he wants it on the wall. He said it's so majestic and so beautiful, and he said he wants to assemble it with me. So obviously, based on the picture, you can see that he's not really a puzzler because, well, it's gonna be a difficult image to put together, that's all I'm gonna say. But I've already done Enjoy Puzzles, so I know that the quality is good, so I'm not worried about it at all. But it is quite a dark puzzle, and a lot of colors are repeating themselves on different parts of the puzzle, so that's definitely gonna make it more difficult. But hey, I'm not alone in it, so I guess that makes it easier. And the next puzzle is also a 1000-piece puzzle by Enjoy Puzzle, and the title of this one is Enchanted Harmony Unicorn. Yes, you're right, this is the puzzle that I picked that is going to be in the back of my videos once I assemble it. So it was quite a difficult choice because obviously I've got all of these puzzles here and kind of had to color match that, and then also color match my entire living room. So, and my living room is like, what is the color? It's like maroon or burgundy, is like those colors, you know. Maroon or burgundy, which one is it? Maroon. Actually, I think I have both colors. It's like maroon and burgundy. I think like the sofa is more burgundy. No, the sofa is more maroon. I don't really know what the difference between the colors is. Anyway, so it had to fit in my puzzling area and it had to fit with my living room, so it's not like popping out, because they have some really good, like, I don't know what the collection was, but it's the one that they have basically all the colors of the rainbows, and it's a special collection and all of the puzzles kind of work together. So ideally I wanted to use like 2 of the puzzles from that collection, but the colors just didn't fit into my space. So this is the puzzle I picked. I kind of have to show you now how it's gonna look, so you can give me your opinion. I actually have to move the other puzzles down so you can get the idea. Okay, so I don't know how far I need to bring the puzzle. Okay, let me shuffle a little. Okay, so that's too far. Okay, it would be trying to see, I don't have my glasses on, but how it would look, probably something like that when it's done, because that's gonna be the whole image. So if I'm sitting in front, I need to figure that out now. If just resting it on my shoulder, it would look something like that. So what do you think? Do you like it? It was really difficult to pick something, and I didn't want something overpowering. There was one really beautiful one with a woman on it, but it just felt like it would be too distracting, so I don't know. I just wanted to be like a nice background piece, so it's not too much. I was like, I'm just talking so much. So yeah, let me know what you think about the puzzle in the background. Is it gonna work or not? What do you think? I know I asked you a bazillion questions in this video, but you know, just reply to whatever you want. It's just, yeah. Anyway, I forgot to say, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helped my channel grow. And you know, you've just been doing so well. I'm really grateful to every single one of you. And also a little spoiler, but I started working on my 6K puzzle. So, well, I'm gonna start after I finish filming this video. And why am I holding this? My arm hurts. Well, my hand. Okay, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye! What is this called? The graphic is a little bit older. It reminds me of like the strips. So is that what they were called? No, what are they called? Huh? The comic books? And also, there is a little side of me, oh, this is gonna sound really bad, but I expected this puzzle to come in one bag, like the 5K puzzle. So I intentionally chose a picture that I thought would be doable for me. But then I got it and it had 2 bags, and then I was immediately confused because I'm like, I was put in front of a decision. I had to make a decision of what to do now, because before I just, you know, I thought there was gonna be no decisions to make. So then it felt like I know in terms of space and time and enjoyment, it would probably be better to just do it in 2 bags with 3,000 pieces. But I kind of want to push my limits. I said multiple times that I wouldn't mix the bags past 6k puzzle, so I guess this is my last chance now. But obviously I already sorted all of the pieces. So I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to go and mix everything back together, so you're not going to get the effect of like, oh, I mixed 2 bags. But I'm going to do the sorting of the other bag now, and I'm going to sort it together with the rest of the pieces. Oh god. I hope I'm not going to regret this.